and welcome to the What If Weekly Watch Party with your pal Victor here. And hey, today we are going to watch a new episode of What If in about an hour and some change. This week's episode is a lot of fun. It is going to be what if Doctor Strange went rogue and broke time and did all sorts of ooey shenanigans having to do with Cagliostro and the Time Stone. It's a little crazy, but Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be in this episode. We're going to see some characters we haven't seen before. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it a lot personally. We're going to watch live. That's going to be around midnight or so. Hey, what's up, Michael? This should be a good episode. They posted some clips online, and the animation looks really, really good. There's also a good chance this episode is going to start in telling a little bit of a story that carries through the series, so all the episodes won't be so self-contained. So there is a very good chance of that starting in this episode. I'm not going to tell you that's going to happen, but I think it's a very good chance of that happening, which ultimately, this show's good, but it'd be cool if there was an underlying, This Mia, my real channel, used my fam's YouTube before I went by Simeon. Oh, okay, cool, man. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. I just got back from the movies, so I had to rush in and get this going. I figure this is going to be one of those little bit kind of down low ones. Verse says, I enjoyed second episode the most till now. I agree with you. I think the second episode was probably the best one. I didn't do last week's episode because I was out of town, but I did like Hank Pym being the bad guy. I thought that was kind of an interesting mystery because I didn't see that coming. I thought ultimately there was too much stuff going on in that episode, like murdering all the Avengers. Hey, what's up, Riot Guitar? Cheers, bro, to you too, man. That fight where he was fighting Loki as Nick Fury at the end of last week's episode was really cool. It was cool to see Michael Douglas do the voice and how they animated him and how he was wearing the yellow jacket costume. What could happen after ending of last week's episode? Well, I feel like, here's my thoughts. I feel like the first 3 episodes are self-contained. Like, I don't think they're gonna move forward, clearly the end of last week's episode, I think, was to set up the idea that there's still some hope after Loki takes over the world, and that means like the new Avengers would be Nick Fury, Coulson, Captain America, and Captain Marvel. I'd watch an entire Hank Pym Yellow Jacket episode. I would too. I thought he was really good, honestly. Like, that was one of the more unexpected, villains we've had on the show. Because I didn't see that coming, they had to, make Hope a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent we'd never seen. So that was a little bit of a stretch. I think the reasoning could have been that he lost, his wife on a S.H.I.E.L.D. mission, and that's why he went rogue. Are all the What If episodes going to connect at some point? I feel like people have been saying that's something that might happen. I think after today's episode, we're going to find out for sure. Because I have seen clips of Doctor Strange fighting Captain Carter, and supposedly the T'Challa Star-Lord is in more than one episode. So this episode has something to do with Doctor Strange breaking an absolute point in time using the Time Stone. And that might be something that plays into the movies as well as connecting the future episodes. So both of those things are possible. When the Watcher interferes, I think that connects some, if not all, the episodes. I don't know that we're going to see the Watcher interfere, and if he does, it probably won't be till, like, the last episode, unless, like, major major stuff is going down. That's my 2 cents on there. I think it would be cool if that happened, because the Watcher usually doesn't interfere unless there's major drama. So that's kind of what I think right now. It is possible, though, they might change things up because the comics are different from them than the cartoons and the TV shows. So they might make the Watcher kind of want to jump in and do some stuff that he doesn't usually do in the comics. And I think that would be really interesting, you know? And by the way, if you guys are enjoying the chat and our little conversation here, please feel free to give the video a like. The more likes we get, the more likely we are to have more people pop in the chat room, since they show that, hey, there's actually stuff going on. Oh, we got one right there. So thank you guys. 2. All right. Thanks, guys. But yeah, that's ultimately, you know, we want to get a little banging chat going, and that's always fun. But yeah, I'm really interested in this episode because, like I said, I haven't seen all of this episode. I've just seen a couple clips. And it should be good. You know, like I said, Benedict Cumberbatch is voicing Doctor Strange in this episode. This is the episode that, if there is going to be crossover between the episodes, we're going to see the reason why, probably in this one, you know? So that's, knock on wood, what I'm hoping for, because like I said, we have seen glimpses of other characters interacting with each other, which could happen if like time or multiverse get messed up. And we did see the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer where Doctor Strange fucks up a time spell, and that's kind of what it seems to be causing the multiverse issues there. So we might see an example here on the show of how it happens in the movie. So that's kind of what I'm expecting to happen. I don't know what you guys think. I would like to hear your theories personally, you know, because I mean, I'm a fan just like you guys. Is episode 4 streaming now? No, Grass, it's not streaming yet. It usually streams about 10 minutes before midnight, and right now it is an hour and 10 minutes before midnight. So I would say check in about an hour or so. And if you want to hang out and talk with us about the episode, now is the time to do it, you know, because we're just trying to get ramped up for it, you know. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, you know. I know a lot of these watch videos don't start till like literally right before the episode starts, so I just want to make sure that we talk about what's going on in the show. We watch the video, the cartoon, the episode, if you will, and then we just kind of have a chat while that's going on. So I'm excited personally to check it out, you know. And from what we've seen, this might be a really good episode. Personally, like I said, my rank right now is second episode is the best, then the first, then the third. So I'm hoping this one cracks at least in the top 2. I would be really happy if that happened, you know. Personally, I mean, I am enjoying the show so far, so I'm not being too critical of it. It's a good show, you know. Do you think they'll introduce X-Men characters via What If? No. I do not think they are going to introduce characters from the X-Men into What If. I don't think we're going to see characters from the X-Men show up until like Phase 5. I feel like Eternals is probably going to at least introduce the concept of mutants. And I feel like Namor is supposed to be in Wakanda Forever, and Namor is usually the first mutant in Marvel. So I think once Namor shows up and once the Eternals go, then that will kind of open the door for mutants. You know, we have seen little signs of things like Madripoor in Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is a very, it's where Wolverine hides out in the comics. It's like lots of mutants hang out there, but there's some things you should look out for once like if Marvel introduces the island nation of Genosha, for example, then you know mutants are on the horizon, because Genosha is based on South Africa, and they in Genosha, just like they have basically a version of apartheid where humans and mutants are, there's a persecution against mutants for being mutants, just like in South Africa, they persecuted blacks. Low key hoping for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters and What If as well. I think Coulson is as close as you're gonna get, because Marvel has basically said now that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't canon. So like May and Daisy and Agent Grant and all those characters, basically just treat them like fanfic, because that's what Marvel treats them as now. It's like they're gonna introduce their own version of Daisy or whatever one day. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Doom Trooper? How's it going, man? Yeah, and that's the thing. Marvel's free to do what they want. And clearly, like at the time they introduced Agents of Shield, it's like, oh yeah, it's totally part of continuity until they started adding things that they wanted to play with in the movies, like the Darkhold, which was in Agents of Shield, and looks completely different in WandaVision. Completely different design. Apparently. Completely different origin than they had in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's all you need to know, that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is not canon. It sucks because I liked the version of Ghost Rider that was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Unfortunately, now we know, not canon. I think the thing that Marvel is doing that's kind of like playing to that and playing like, well, we don't want to alienate those people, is having some actors who worked on non-canon things play those same characters in canon, like having the actor who played J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man movies play him in the MCU movies. Have you seen the Midnight Game trailer? No, I have not. Is it a game or is it a movie or what is that? I'm not familiar with it. Plus, they hinted Johnny Blaze one time. Yeah, that's kind of what sucks. Anything that like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. already did kind of doesn't count. Well, the other thing too was when they were doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they thought they were there. There was no idea in their head they were ever gonna buy 20th Century Fox. So like they were trying to introduce Inhumans as like the MCU version of mutants. And once they actually got the rights back to mutants, that plan kind of went out the window. So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. spent like seasons trying to introduce the idea of Inhumans. And yeah, basically, in the end, it's like, no, we're not going to go that way. Fucking humans. Midnight Suns is Marvel game coming soon. Oh, okay, I'll have to check it out. I will have to check it out. I am not familiar with that. I know there was a Guardians of the Galaxy game that was supposed to be coming out soon, and that sounded pretty interesting. Like, I don't know if it's a role-playing game or a game like Avengers, but I think that would be cool to check out. Because, I mean, I liked the Avengers game a little bit. Shreya Parmar says start. Hopefully the show starts soon, and it should go live in about an hour or so. So right now we're just like talking about the MCU. That's what we do. So yeah, if you have any questions about the show, feel free to ask, and I will try my best to answer them. I know a lot about comics, and I've seen a lot of these episodes, so I can give you like my point of view on where I think the show is going. And that's kind of what we're all about, And if you hang out and subscribe, hopefully we can start doing some giveaways by the time of the show before it hits the finale, because I got a lot of stuff to give away, and that'll be fun. So yeah, just tell your friends, check out the watch party. Doctor Strange is my favorite hero. Then you're gonna have a lot of fun in this episode, because it's a Doctor Strange centric episode, and I know he's going to be on the show a couple more times. He's an important character, and I think his powers of time revolving around the Time Stone and Cagliostro's spells as well as the multiverse, are all going to play a factor on where the show ends up going in the future. So I think that's cool. For sure. And if you guys have any more questions or thoughts on the show, feel free to tell me, because I like talking about the show and where it's going, you know? Let's see here. You know, and that's what a watch party is all about. You know, we watch the show, but I also think they're introducing a concept on this week's episode. It's like the Lost Books of Cagliostro. Croc Loki deserves his own movie. Well, hopefully one day he'll get one, or at least an episode of What If. Wouldn't that be cool? You know, or Kid Loki. You never know. Who do you think would win, Scarlet Witch or Doctor Strange? At this point, I'd probably say Scarlet Witch. You know, based on that Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, it sure seems that Doctor Strange's powers are not as well under control as he'd like to think they are. But I don't know. I think there's a good chance we might get a Doctor Strange Scarlet Witch fight in Multiverse of Madness, or one of the other multiverse themed movies. I don't see why that wouldn't happen at this point, you know? Because, yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. I think the more they do to set up the multiverse now and What If and the other Marvel projects that are coming out before that movie, the more invested we as viewers are all going to be. Do you like Watchdog games? I don't think I've played any Watchdog games. I'm more of a movie guy than a video game guy, honestly. I play a lot of fighting games. That's kind of like my bag, is fighting games. And other than that, I just watch movies and, you know, wrestling and other stuff like that. Do you play Watchdog games? Which Watchdog games should I check out? Yeah, because I don't even play like Call of Duty. You know, my interests lie in other things. You know, or I don't have enough time to do all the gaming I would like to. I have a lot of games I never have time to do gaming. You know, these things happen, especially if you're a busy person, you know, or just like your time gets wrapped up in other activities. That tends to be my issue. I get like wrapped up in TV shows. Is Mortal Kombat DC canon? I don't think so. Thoughts on Loki's show though. It's bold of Marvel to introduce a big bad in a TV show. I think it's really clever, and it tells the audience that watching these shows is worth your time. You know, because then you know that if you're watching a show, you're going to see something that matters. You know, I think that's one of the reasons I kind of stopped watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., because it seemed like nothing that happened on that show mattered. So, like, if you're watching a TV show and you realize, oh, there's going to be a random, like, reference to a movie you saw, but nothing that you see on the TV show matters in the movies, then why would you watch the TV show? You know? That's kind of the way I look at it. You know? Yeah, same here. I stopped watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well. Yeah, I started hearing about things they did towards the end of the show. Like they had Coulson die again and get replaced by like an alien, and then he died, and they replaced Coulson with another robot, and I was just like, dude, if you have to keep killing this character off, then clearly your show's not that good. True, but people would watch her Tom Hiddleston voice. Well, you know, he was in the last episode. That Graviton wanting to fight Thanos was really stupid. Oh, yeah, that's right, because they made, like, random mentions to Thanos and stuff. I mean, the Graviton stuff was stupid. I don't know, it just seemed like a weird sci-fi show towards the end from the little bit I saw. I was just like, this doesn't interest me. I want to see Marvel characters, not shit they're making it for the TV show, you know? And then it's like, I kind of got irritated because I wanted to see like life model decoys in the movies. And it seemed like they were only in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, I don't think there even are life model decoys in the MCU yet, you know? Which, again, would be cool. Hello, Keel Cabuso. Welcome to the watch party. We're just sitting here talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., other Marvel TV shows. Feel free to give us a like if you enjoy our chat. And hey, if you guys are just hanging out and have not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. The more we can grow, the more stuff we can do. We're looking to do a giveaway once we get closer to 3,000 subs. We're almost at 2,600, so if we could get to 2,600 tonight, that'd be a big jump. How about Iron Fist? Would you want to recast Finn Jones like the majority of Marvel fans? I've never been a fan of Finn Jones. 100% I'm not a fan of his. I didn't like him on Game of Thrones, and I didn't like him on Iron Fist. Speaking of Thanos, I kind of wish they shown the speech that made him good. I miss Chad. Yeah, that might have been fun, but I kind of just like the idea that, T'Challa's silver tongue was enough to win him over. I don't need to see everything. Just the idea that he was able to talk Thanos out of being evil was kind of cool. And that's the whole point of that episode, is that T'Challa's so noble and king-like that even if he wasn't the king of Wakanda or Black Panther, he would still be the man, Doom Trooper. I want them to make a Thanos versus Darkseid movie. It would never happen. They won't ever do DC versus Marvel. I think if they did, it would be a short fight because Thanos isn't immortal, He's I think he's an Eternal. He's either an Eternal or a Deviant. I'm pretty sure he's an Eternal. And it's just basically just like a superhero or something. You saw Thanos fighting the Blackguard and the two Blackguard, Proxima Midnight and Cull Obsidian were like kicking Thanos' ass. If Nebula hadn't been there, they clearly would have killed him. So he's not immortal or anything. The only reason we saw him smoke Hulk in Endgame is because he was already wielding the Power Stone. Yeah, but the thing is, Marvel doesn't own DC. They're different companies, Warner Brothers owns DC, Disney owns Marvel. Marvel's getting kind of old, hoping to get something new. Well, that would be cool. I'd be happy if that happened. I feel like this series is something new. We're seeing some different things pop up we wouldn't see in other shows. It's nice to see them be creative when they have the opportunity to do so, The opportunity to do so. Moon Knight is interesting. Yeah, I like Oscar Isaac. I think it would be cool if they did a good job. One thing you should know, that like that picture that's floating around is totally fake because Marvel has never done a whited out eyes hero. They just don't do that. Neither does DC. So the second I saw that picture, I'm like, that's like, oh, whited out eyes. I'm like, no, you just got like a picture of a cosplayer and put it on a background and fuzzed it up. So you can't white out eyes on a production photo. I wonder how Wakanda Forever is going to address Chadwick Boseman. I don't know that it is or not. I would love for them to bring in Deadpool in the What If with Ryan Reynolds' voice. I wouldn't be shocked if that happened at some point, Deadpool seems to be the closest character from Fox to getting in the MCU after that whole Korg promo they did for Free Guy. So it would be interesting if that happened. I wouldn't be against it, But I think they're going to wait because clearly, Deadpool is a very important character to Marvel and DC. Do you hear about what happened about Shang-Chi boycott? No, I don't know anything about a Shang-Chi boycott. Sometimes I'm not as in the loop as I would like to be, so that might have happened while I was out of town, but I don't know about it. Shang-Chi boycott. If you want to tell me about it, I'm more than happy to hear about it, though. And like I said, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, the chat, feel free to give the video a like. If you are not a subscriber, hey guys, just subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. Canonically, Brad Pitt has also played a Marvel movie through Deadpool, though. I don't know that those movies are canon. They're clearly multiverse, you know. Until there's that whole section where it's on Disney Plus where it's like other legacy Marvel or whatever. That's kind of what Deadpool movies are. You know, they're tied into the X-Men movies that don't count as continuity. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they find a way to address some of that stuff. And don't get rid of it completely. Because, I mean, I like Cable and I like Negasonic Teenage Warhead, you know. Be cool to see some of those characters survive the jump to Marvel or whatnot, or the regular MCU, you know, regular MCU versus unleaded. Do you think Shang-Chi will fail or succeed at the box office? It's hard to say because, you know, COVID has such a big impact on what people want to watch. I know a lot of people like to watch Marvel movies in the theater, but Shang-Chi is also not that popular of a Marvel character, so it's hard to say. You know, personally, I mean, I've seen Shang-Chi. It's a good movie. I hope it does well. I want them to make Marvel and Star Wars crossover. You kind of get that in Free Guy, you know. Guy uses the Captain America shield and Hulk hands, and he has a lightsaber. So that's pretty close. I imagine if they did it in a Deadpool movie, it wouldn't be much different. My 2 thoughts on that issue, you know? Will there ever be a Marvel versus Star Wars actual movie? Probably not. I don't imagine Marvel mixing or Disney mixing their cash cows that way. Yeah. 2 great tastes that don't taste great together. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you watch a Marvel versus Star Wars movie? The Flash movie with Batman or Spider-Man No Way Home, which one do you think is better? I haven't seen either. I do like Batman, but we'll see. Marvel owns Star Wars comics. No, Disney owns Star Wars. So, yeah. You know. Rocket Raccoon face-to-face with Grogu. It'd be funny. I don't think I see it happening because I think I was reading somewhere that The Simpsons wanted to use Grogu in one of the episodes and Marvel told them no. So, and Marvel and DC also, or Disney also owns The Simpsons. So, they're just not letting anybody, you know, go ahead and use these characters, even if the thing that wants to use them is something they own themselves. You know, that's kind of the Disney way. It's like, do as we say, not as we do, you know? And like I said, if you guys are enjoying the chat, feel free to give us a like or subscribe if you have not subscribed. Your favorite comic book? Probably Batman. I'm a big Batman guy. I used to read X-Men a long time ago. I don't really read it as much anymore. And a lot of that is that I'm busy, you know. It's like, there's just not enough time during the day to get to do everything you want, you know. That's my 2 cents on the matter. What are your guys' favorite comic books? Do you guys read comics? What do you like to watch or read, you know? Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool in a movie would be the best, but I'm holding out for Spider-Man, for Tobey to be in the next Spider-Man movie. Well, you never know, it's possible. It could just be they're using some of the same actors in new roles, so... My favorite comic is Iron Man 2020. Is that with when he has the big gears on his shoulder? Beast Arunesh says, I am back, Colt. Oh, welcome, man. Missed you. Have you seen Adam Sandler movies? Yes, I have seen Adam Sandler movies. Some of them are funny, some of them are silly, you know? The Spider-Man No Way Home leaks are just bonkers. Yeah, I think that's kind of why I'm not reading too much. I mean, I watched the leak trailer, obviously, and that's probably the only reason we got the actual trailer so soon. You think Spider-Man No Way Home is a Sinister Sixer build up to it? I know Sony has been wanting to do a Sinister Six movie for like, you know, at least 10 years. It wouldn't shock me if they're trying to build that up, you know, for their Sony universe of Marvel characters. I think once they do, that movie won't have anything to do with Spider-Man, so... Miles Morales and Daredevil in Spider-Man No Way Home? No, I don't think so. Last week was fully about Spider-Man Far From Home. Yeah, I know, and it's like funny now, like people aren't really talking about it as much, you know? It's like these things have like a minute where they like blow up and then they kind of like shrink back down again. I don't know, I like that trailer. I thought it was good. I'm excited to watch it after seeing it. I was watching Transformers, the episode The Quintessons had rigged Optimus Prime to fight the Autobots. Are the Quintessons variants of Kang? No. I think they're just robots with tentacles. But yeah, I remember that episode where they fixed dead Optimus Prime to betray the Autobots. As much as I want Tobey and Andrew in Spider-Man 3, I don't think it's happening because at the end it's Tom Holland's movie. Yeah, and that's the thing I think a lot of people... Do I have a dog? No. That's the thing a lot of people keep forgetting. It's like these movies have to go on after this movie, so why would they blow their load on a movie that has Tobey Maguire? Like, you already had that movie with, like, young Spider-Man and his mentor, older Spider-Man. It's called Into the Spider-Verse. Like, why would you have that movie again? And they're doing it Into the Spider-Verse sequel, so, you know, there you go. You don't need... If you already do the live action, why would people watch the cartoon, you know what I mean? And I thought the cartoon was, like, really good. I'm pretty sure it won an Oscar, didn't it? Probably the only Marvel movie to at least even get nominated for an Oscar for, you know, Best Picture. Spider-Verse sequel with Oscar Isaac in it. And who would he play? Moon Knight? I mean, I don't know. I do want a Spider-Verse sequel sooner than later, though. Because I really liked that movie. I thought it was good. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Thanks, guys. And like I said, if you're enjoying the chat, feel free to give us a like. Like I said, the more subscribers we get, the closer we get to doing some giveaways. Today's episode will reach every Marvel fan because Doctor Strange's power was showed less. Maybe. Moon Knight was awesome. The comic? Oscar Isaac plays 2099 Spidey. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, wait. Yeah, at the very end in that one scene. Yes, the comic. Oh, okay. I feel like I read it a little bit in the 90s, not recently. You know, I enjoy retro comics a lot, so. And we got 9 likes. You guys, feel free to give the video a like. The more we get, the better it is for us for finding other people to join us. We're really close to 10, so one more like will help us get over. You should be an actor in the MCU. No, I think they have enough fat guys. I'm just a dude who talks at his camera. And I'm trying to get my energy level up, but I got up early and it is late, so I'm trying. Once the episode gets going, I feel like I'm going to be pretty into it, though. And right now it's 11:20, so probably in like a half hour or so the episode will go up. So that's exciting. You could be one of the Kang variants. Isn't everyone a Kang variant? I mean, hello. I could be the Blob once they do mutants. Do you eat poo? That's a shitty thing to say. Dr. Octopus died in Tobey Maguire. So how he teleported MCU. We don't know that that's even the same Dr. Octopus. It could just be the Dr. Octopus from the MCU, and they just got the same actor to play him, like they did with J. Jonah Jameson. I know. We got another subscriber. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. I'm trying to grow the channel. Every subscribe helps, So if you're enjoying the chat and hearing me talk at you, with you, feel free to give us a thumbs up, help more people find the chat. We got up to 10. Thank you. That's awesome. So that's cool. And like I said, we always have cool content on here. Lots of movie content, movie reviews, watch parties, show reviews. So yeah, you get a lot of good stuff for subscribing to the channel. And we've got some cool prizes once we get closer to, 3,000. You have Marvel Charisma, though. No, I don't. If you shave yourself, you'll be like Adult Ned. I don't know who Adult Ned is. Speaking of Kang, he basically was a puppet master during Endgame. He wanted Tony dead. I don't know where that's from. Have you ever been to Comic-Con? Yeah, I saw my art at a lot of Comic-Cons. Those are my thoughts on those various questions. But I'm excited for tonight's episode. That's going to be a good episode. It's like, And we are about Ned Peters' friend. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure he's like Hawaiian or Samoan or something. Yeah, we're about, I would say, a half hour away from the episode debuting. Why do you think Daredevil didn't do well as a character? I thought the show did well for Netflix. So, they might introduce him again in the movies. You never know. Your beard is cool. Oh, thank you. It's just, I have a full beard. A lot of people have patchy beards. It's all the luck of genetics, I'm just glad I have a full beard and it's not patchy. The timeline he maintained required Tony Stark to be dead because he knew how to mess with time. Keeping him around risked him finding out about the TVA. It's possible. I mean, that's a theory for sure. I guess we'll see what happens, I'm pretty sure the next Black Panther movie is going to introduce Ironheart, the replacement to Iron Man. So we'll see how that goes. Marvel always has to have an Iron Man. Iron Person. There we go. War Machine. And that's another show coming up next year, Armor Wars. Get your Iron Person fix. Alright, 11:23. Getting closer. Like I said, I'm excited for tonight's episode. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, today's episode is Doctor Strange. What time does episode 4 drop? Usually about 35 minutes from now. Like 10 minutes from the top of the hour, somewhere around there. You know, usually there's a little bit of rhythm to this. Thank you, Colt. Yeah, you're welcome. No big deal. What if Doctor Strange uses Resurrection spell on Iron Man? I don't know. There is a Marvel Zombies episode. We'll see how that works. I think it's going to have something to do with the snap bringing people back wrong. I don't know. Be interesting to see how they end up doing that episode in the end. And like I said, guys, if you're enjoying the chat, feel free to give us a like on the video. Feel free to subscribe. Every subscribe helps us get more people in here and chatting. Anik Mustiala says, hi. Hi, how are you doing? You know, I'm enjoying chatting with you. I'm doing pretty good. There's a theory going around that Kang is related to Tony instead of Reed Richards. And he uses tech to start the TVA. I mean, I don't know about that theory. Seems like it's very conjecture heavy. Like, we don't really know that much about Kang and how he started the TVA or anything, so. You have quite an action figure collection. Yep, I do. It's my office, so I keep a lot of fun stuff in here. Any Potterhead here? Nah, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, you know. But yeah, I do have a lot of action figure. There's King Shark. King Shark is cool. I like the Mortal Kombat guys right there. I like Clayface and Batman over here too. I have another shelf over there with all of the Suicide Squad and the Justice League and more of my Batman stuff. So, just my nerdy area. You a fan of scary movies? Yes. Did you see Star Wars Vision trailers? Yes. It looks interesting. I'm looking forward to checking that out. If they connect Kang to Tony, that's possible. Riri Williams would be connected to Kang, considering the race. Possible. You never know. I don't know. He's a black guy instead of being a purple guy. I don't know. Seems like Marvel, you know, kind of race bends his characters a lot. It's possible. Like I said, I just don't think that theory has enough legs. There's way too much in it that's based on stuff we just don't know about. It's easier to make those theories once you have more info. Right now, we just don't have much info, you know? Your setup reminds me of the Seinfeld episode where they drugged the woman to play with her toys. Haha, just kidding. I haven't seen that episode of Seinfeld. I'll have to check it out. They drugged a woman to play with her toys. That's very weird. Today's app should be length, because in trailer, every scene showing Doctor Strange is a fight. Anyone agree with me? Do you mean long? Probably. Nice setup in the back, man. Oh, thank you. It's funny. She had a lot of toys. Oh, I'll have to check it out. I've never heard of that, so I'll have to, look into it. Yeah, I just have a couple shelves just for my toys. Oh, long. Yeah, well, I mean, every episode is like 30 to 40 minutes, That's a pretty good length. I don't know that there's any that have, like, dragged yet, so that's good. I have this wristband from the sneak preview I went to. Just need to, like, get it off my hand. Do you want Teletubbies? No, I'm an adult, so I don't want baby toys. Like, Teletubbies were old even when I was growing up, I know I could play stuff on this TV, on this monitor here, but I usually don't. A lot of hassle. It's gonna be lit Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that happens in this episode. I know I've seen some video of something like that. Might be in a future episode, though. Because we know that Doctor Strange is in more than one episode of this show. It's like crazy. We're like not even like halfway through this show. There's like 9 episodes. This is barely episode 4. I am bummed I didn't get to do a watch party for last week. But yeah, I was out of town. And it's weird, like the time zone was different, so I'm still not caught up, so I'm kind of like tired still. You look like an Oompa Loompa. Okay, dude, whatever. What if this evil version of Doctor Strange is in Spider-Man No Way Home? I don't think that's gonna happen. Realistically, I mean, we already know this version of Doctor Strange is from an alternate multiverse, like every character on here. So, we'll see. I think we might get hints as to how things happen if he does a spell that breaks the multiverse. Maybe our MCU Doctor Strange will do that same spell. It's hard to say, That would be interesting, though. And like I said, if you guys are enjoying our chat and the questions we're asking, feel free to give that video a like. And if you have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Will Sandman be good in No Way Home? No, I don't think so. But they said, what if character could appear in future vids? Maybe. Movies. I don't think we've seen any yet that will do that. I think that's them keeping their options open if one of these characters becomes really popular. It's like, geez, what if these characters is like the new Pickle Rick and everyone loves them? Benny Hill, I have Matrix Resurrections and the next Spider-Man coming December 22nd, my birthday. I'm so pumped. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Okay, now I'm seeing the reference for Ned Stark. You kind of look like Sean Bean. I don't think I do at all. I mean, I have squinty eyes. That's as far as I'd get into it. I don't think I look like Sean Bean. Remember Sandman? Yeah, but it's not going to be the same Sandman. I think people are... It's not like how Jurassic World... the Jurassic Park movies are all part of Jurassic World. Like, they're just having the same actor play the character now. You know what I mean? So, I'm pretty sure that Dr. Octopus is probably from this universe. Maybe he merged with the other Dr. Octopus or something, but I don't think it's the same character. Or that these are all going to be the same characters, you know what I mean? They're probably going to be multiverse versions of those characters. So like, it's Tobey Maguire Doc Ock, but a multiverse version of that Doc Ock. Not the same one. That's what I'm saying. That's also why I kind of think there won't be, like, Spider-Verse and multiple Spider-Mans. It's just like, it's too much like the cartoon. Have you ever heard the Dr. Octagon album? No, but I've heard of, the DJ named Dr. Octagon, you know. I just haven't heard his music or their music. What's it sound like? Is it cool? I have a skinny arm, if you can't tell. Skinny arm and a fat head. And right now we're about 25 minutes away from the episode. Kind of exciting. Very close to happening. Cool, Keith. And different rap. Do you have any tattoos? No, I don't. Shame we gotta wait for Loki season 2, but when you realize it was Kang in the credits approving, it's so cool. Bro, you got Disney Plus subscription? Yeah, I do. Do you watch YouTube? Obviously. Yeah, I have a Disney Plus subscription. How else would I watch the shows? Magic? Magic? What are you talking about? You don't know. But, yeah. Yeah, I do. Hey, man, I'm back for 2 weeks ago. Excited for the episode tonight. Any little hints you want to give us? You know what the episode's about. We know it's about Doctor Strange finding the lost books of Cagliostro and trying to find a spell that will break an absolute moment in time. So that's going to be interesting. You look like a wizard. Not really. I just look like a guy with a beard. I'm simple like that. Easy like Sunday morning. Alright, well, we got 3 people still hanging out. Now it's 11:30 and all the big YouTubers are starting their watch parties. You look really exhausted. I've had a long day. I just got back from a 3-hour-long movie that ended literally right before I got here to do this. So we're going to do the watch party and it's going to be fun. But yeah, I am tired. And also, I just got back from being in Minnesota. So I got like a 2-hour time difference I'm trying to get caught up on. Means you're working hard. Good freaking gone, man. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I've been working very hard lately. It's a little tiring. I don't like big YouTubers watch parties. Yeah, I know. A lot of them are like, you have to pay money to get them to read your comments and other shit like that. You know, I just like talking about stuff. Hopefully, if we keep doing it, we'll build up and get more views and more people in here. It's a process, We got 2 new subscribers tonight. Two new is better than not getting 2 new, It'd be nice if we get to 2,600 tonight, but I don't know that that'll happen or not. It's harder when if a big thing happens tonight and people want to pour in here after the show's over, then it'll happen. Mad request for Ryan Reynolds, that stuff he did to get Deadpool. Also respect to you. Keep to your goals. Don't forget to pay yourself, mate. Respect. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm new to your channel. You're doing good. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm trying, Keep posting the new content. That's what it's all about. I'm using a different camera than I was last week, so it doesn't, the light sources aren't all like messed up, but I left my hat in the car, so my hair's a little messy. And it's raining outside, so I don't want to go get it. The perils of life. Like I said, you guys, if you're enjoying the chat, feel free to give us a like. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe because we always have cool content. We're about, I would say, maybe 13 to 15 minutes away from the episode going up, so that should be cool. I'm excited. You know, usually goes up like 10 minutes before the top of the hour. So, and ultimately, you know, once we start watching, it's always really interesting. Rick and Morty fan? Yeah, I like Rick and Morty. It is one of my favorite cartoons, and the season finale is this Sunday. So I'm excited to see what ends up happening. Do you guys like Rick and Morty? I think it's a good show. I enjoy it tremendously. And if you guys play Fortnite right now, you can play as Rick during the Alien campaign. This weekend is the season finale, so that should be fun. You know, the season finales are usually the best episode of the season, so that's kind of what I'm saying. You might want to check that one out. Should be a good episode. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like Rick and Morty? I'm an animation fan. I like this show's animation. I like the Rick and Morty animation, and I like that they're different, you know? They each have their own vibe, you know what I mean? And I like that they're unique, which is really important, I think. I wouldn't like it if everything looked the same, because that would be boring. You know? And you got to keep things fresh to keep people entertained, you know? Do you watch anime? Not a ton. I used to watch more anime years ago, and that's more like movies than cartoons, personally. But I liked Akira. I liked a lot of the Street Fighter anime. That was cool, you know? That's the kind of stuff I like. Yeah, Marvel seems to be recruiting Rick and Morty writers. I think the guy who wrote the Pickle Rick also wrote the Loki show. Yeah, well, they had to have known that they were going to do a show about multiverses, and that's pretty much all that Rick and Morty is about, is multiverses. So that was smart of them to do that, honestly. You know, like if I was gonna do a show about, you know, whatever topic, I would try to find somebody who's already worked on a show like that. You know what I mean? You're getting experience. Now it is 11:40, so maybe like, you know, like 10 to 12 more minutes. We'll go ahead and check and see if it's up then. I'm excited to watch this though. Like, gonna watch it, we'll chat about it, and I think it'll be fun. Not too far away, makes sense, but the references from Rick and Morty for them doing that is gold. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We got 11 likes now. That's pretty good. I like that much. We got 3 people hanging out and watching. That's cool. Like I said, you know, usually these live parties, they tend to have a lower attendance during the middle of the show unless something crazy happens. But I kind of get the vibe something crazy might happen in tonight's episode. And get people in here so they can be like, what? What? Not too far away now, though. I am excited, though. We're getting closer. You guys have any more questions before the episode starts? I know I'm gonna get the Disney thing set up pretty soon, just so you can be like, dude, what? Kind of stuff. Yeah, it's funny I have short hair, but I keep messing with it. I guess it's shaggy. I don't know. Whatever. Mm-mm-mm. Any more questions, you guys? We're getting closer. Did you see the new clip from Marvel Entertainment for this episode? Yes, I did. It looks pretty cool. The one with him falling and talking to a guy. It's like, "Are you Cogliostro?" That was pretty cool. Pretty close to going live. All right. Just under 10 minutes until the episode goes up. Like I said, guys, if you've been enjoying the chat or have some questions and want to talk during the chat, feel free to give us a thumbs up. It does help us get more people in here. What are your thoughts on Scarlett Johansson suing? Good for her. She wasn't going to play that character anymore, and they fucked her over, so she deserves her money. You know, ultimately, you got to get paid. You know, I don't blame her for wanting to get paid. I'm sure it's a thankless job, you know, being an actress, especially, you know, once you get to a certain age, you don't get cast in things anymore. Peter Parker becoming Sorcerer Supreme in the What If looks interesting, but I'm curious if he would use his webs or fly more. It's hard to say. Maybe he'll make web constructs or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's even this. I don't think that's this episode. I think that's the Marvel Zombies episode. But it should be interesting to see what happens. But soon, though. There's going to be 2 new South Park movies this year. Did you guys know that? I didn't even realize they were still making South Park. Ugh. It's fun stuff. I don't know. Getting closer, guys. All right. In about 4 minutes, we'll check to see if the episode is up. And like I said, Doctor Strange is a character that I like a lot. And Benedict Cumberbatch does a good job of playing him. So it should be interesting to see how that translates to animation. It seems like Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa translated pretty well. So I just kind of treat these as, you know, the animation is really solid. It looks very realistic. And that's kind of what I want, you know. We'll see, though. Hopefully, this continues the streak of good episodes, even if last week's episode wasn't as good as the T'Challa episode. Yeah, we're not too far away from the episode premiering, and I think we're all going to dig it personally. Are you guys excited for this week's episode? I mean, we'll know soon what next week's is, and that'll be fun too. Soon. Alright, let's see. Let's check this out and see if this shows up yet. It might be a little early, but you never know. Oh, see, it's a good thing. I had to reinstall it anyway. For some reason, it wasn't on my Roku. Let's see here. It's loading up. Fun fact, my Disney Plus avatar is the robot from Big Hero 6. Baymax. Just loading up slow. See, word's getting out. And Cruella is up on here already. Disney Gallery of the Mandalorian. I don't watch that. It says new episode now streaming. Could it already be up? Oh no, that's just last week's. What if the world lost its mightiest heroes? Well, we'll give it, a few more minutes and see if it's up. It's 11:50. Usually it's up by now. Probably give it a couple more minutes. And we've got a bunch of thumbs up from Doom Trooper. That's cool. I appreciate that. I'm so anxious for... Oh, it's up? Okay, let me try. Maybe I just missed it. We'll get it going in a minute. Here's me being squinty. How do I do that? What? Give it a second. Cruella. Princess Remixed. Mandalorian. Duh. Alright, go back. Jesus, why is this going so slow? There we go. What if... Oh, yeah, there it is. What if Doctor Strange lost his heart? Alright, I'm hitting play. There it is, it's up. Rated TV 14 for intense violence. Is there a better kind of violence than intense violence? Episode is up. Benedict Cumberbatch. Rachel McAdams. Benedict Wong. Tilda Swinton. Ike Amati. Leslie Bibb. We're getting most of the cast of Doctor Strange in this episode.
We're a single choice and branch out into infinite realities. Create alternate worlds from the ones you know. I am the Watcher. I am the guy with these vast new realities. And on this question,
What if?
what if? We have watched how one woman, one choice, can ripple across space and
I
time.
like how the Watcher hangs out in the background.
All universes. What if it was the wrong choice? What if the best of intentions has very strange consequences?
Strange consequence. I worked as a body double on set with Chris. Guys on this people just staring on that. Oh, that's cool.
This night pulled it out of the dryer, whereas you, stunning.
I'm only going for dessert. You promised me creme brulee.
That's Rachel McAdams'
I
voice.
suspect we can do a little better than that.
Doesn't super look like her.
Let me hear it. Come on.
Oh, this is the crash from Doctor Strange 1, but she's in the car.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow doctors.
No.
I bet she dies.
At the preamble. Let's just get straight to the heart of it.
No, I said it good evening.
I think you should just rush the podium like a contestant on The Price is Right. Screaming and high-fiving and cheering and something crazy.
Price is one.
We need to celebrate.
It even
this.
looks
You
like
performed
Doctor
a
Strange.
radical hemispherectomy. Successful.
Well, that was the plan.
Yeah, well, I would call that quite remarkable.
Yeah, if you saw Doctor, this is going to be like the first episode. Change something important, see what happens.
We're okay. You're okay.
Oh shit, there it goes. Yep, the crash is exactly the same. I bet you she dies.
No, Christine. In this universe, Stephen Strange didn't lose his hands, but his heart.
Oh no.
Grief-stricken, Strange sought answers across the world and in the mystic arts.
Oh, he's doing exactly what Peter wants him to do in the other movie.
Time travel. What are you doing? Tinkering with time and into the very fabric of the universe.
We protect reality. We don't threaten it.
And when the threat came, and the Ancient One was lost, Stephen Strange stood tall.
Beat Dormammu.
The man of science became the sorcerer supreme.
That looks cool.
I've come to bargain. Yet despite all he gained, Stephen Strange could not let go of the past.
Sorry, but this is now my favorite t-shirt. I'd like to see you try.
Why doesn't he just use his powers to make like a copy of her?
So switch to the chick stuff. How long has it been?
They did a really good job animating both of them.
I needed the little sorcerer's robe. What are you doing? Well, I'm going to stop at kettle. I suggest you join me before you do something reckless.
Poor Wong. He's just being his conscience. Use that Infinity Stone.
Evening, handsome. Something wrong?
I think my mother just had a mild cardiac event.
A heart attack, Doctor? Well, buck up, Strange. You promised me creme brulee.
Say the word, Christine, and I will give you the world.
Oh, let me hear it. Come on. I know you prepared an acceptance speech for tonight.
Well, I haven't. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna run up to the podium like a game show contestant. Cheers, scream, vibes.
Seriously? Are you teasing me? Okay, no, you said it. You have to do it now.
And if you're by my side.
Such a good episode.
Have you ever even seen a game show?
No, but this is the first time for everything.
I don't know. You're being delightful. I must owe someone a muffin basket for this personality shift.
Maybe you make me happy.
Well, this is shaping up to be a night to remember.
Car crash happens again.
No, not again. No! Christine!
Oh, poor Strange. He can't change it.
Evening, handsome.
Oh, this is so sad. He just keeps trying to change it over and over again.
Oh, we missed our turn. Isn't the brakes happening?
Taking a different route. It's okay, we're fine.
Getting in a mood. This whole party is for you.
Let's say, we'll order pizza and creme brulee.
Oh no, I'm not getting loose on this dress, okay? We'll go, dance. I promise you we won't have a good
No matter what, she has to die. Oh my god, it's such a downer. Kind of like Edge of Tomorrow.
Including the death of one Dr. Christine Killmonger, upon her emergency.
Something wrong?
Why does this keep happening? Are we allowed to be happy?
Maybe I should drive. Sam? Hey, are you okay? Do you want to talk? Maybe put on some music?
I love you. You're the only thing that matters.
Ugh. Downer. It's this absolute point in time that he can't stop is her dying. Damn, this is good animation. You're a hero. You're not allowed to be happy.
Good evening, Dr. Strange. Are you having a hard time?
Why are you here?
To help you. This is where it starts for you. With the death of Dr. Christine Palmer. So overwhelmed by loss, you will seek answers in the mystic arts. In me.
Help me bring her back.
I'm sorry.
It's such a downer.
Her death is an absolute point.
Absolute point in time. Some Doctor Who shenanigans.
Unmovable. Without her death, you would never have defeated Dormammu and become Sorcerer Supreme and the guardian of the Eye of Agamotto. If you erase her death, you never start your journey.
I'm creating a paradox.
You're risking the universe. You cannot reverse an absolute point.
Nothing is impossible. You taught me that. I only require more power.
The greatest sorcerers of the past could not reverse an absolute point.
You don't know that. Books have been lost. Libraries destroyed.
Stop torturing yourself, Stephen. There is no hope here. Christine is gone. You cannot save her. Stephen, this path only leads to darkness and the end of this reality. Please, do not do this, or I will be forced to stop you.
You'd have to fight me first.
Oh, where is he now?
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm looking for the lost library of Cagliostro.
Oh, look, his eyes are two different colors.
Hello. Your book?
This is a really good episode so far. Have you guys thought anything about it?
Hey, I'm talking here. Where are you going?
$200,000 car. Oh, that looks cool. This kind of reminds me of something in Shang-Chi.
Clever. Hello?
Yeah, I'm really digging it.
Anyone home?
Uh-oh. This is the clip I saw earlier.
You have to be the strangest dressed sorcerer I've ever seen. Yeah, it's Armand. I come here for Sorcerer Cagliostro. According to legend, he knew how to break an absolute point in time. Where can I find Cagliostro? Well, maybe here. Maybe there. Maybe nowhere.
He's not Cagliostro.
The name's Obey, librarian for the books of Cagliostro. Go, this way. Sorcerer Armani. It's strange. Not any stranger than any other name.
The name is strange. It's a cool looking library.
How long will you stay?
Poggers? What does that mean? Oh, he's gonna read all those books. Nothing good will come of this. Uh-oh, he's gonna absorb Dormammu. Oh, there's Shumagorath.
My name is Dr. Stephen Strange. I brought you here because I need to borrow your powers. Do you mind sharing a thankful potion? Please.
Yeah, he couldn't beat Shumagorath. Dope.
What happened? Mystic beings do not pardon. Their powers are not meant for one. The library isn't enough. Those beings have what I need. Is she worth the pain? A man does not suffer like this for his own glory. Every moment of it. There is a fine line between devotion and delusion.
I'm like digging this. This might be like my second favorite
It can
episode.
shatter your mind And which book did you read that? No book. Life told me. If they won't surrender their power, I'll take it. Let's start small.
He's gonna start taking power from things. Kill that gnome.
What's next? Nice cake. But I draw the line.
Yeah, that's how he gets the cave. Yeah, he was a watcher in Guardians, I think. Oh no, Ragnarok. No, Guardians too, that's it. So he's starting to turn evil. Oh, there's the Great Protector. Is the Watcher gonna interfere? That's the first time he's been an active character in the show. Oh, he can hear the Watcher. Look at all these characters he's absorbing. He's gonna absorb Dormammu. Oh no, Shumagorath. That's cool. It's very Cthulhu-ish. Nice. This is a good episode. Like I said, if you're enjoying the episode so far, feel free to give us a like and subscribe. Oh, he's been absorbing people forever.
You use magic to remain frozen for centuries. I choose to live. But I can reverse this. You will live longer, forever. Hush. Even in our world, death is part of the plan. I can't accept that. I know.
Uh-oh.
Maybe the other strange will. Arthur, can't you see? You're only half a man, living half a life.
What? Oh, is he gonna fight himself?
It's true. He wasn't alone. He wasn't even the only Doctor Strange in this universe.
Remember me, the guy? Not really, but cool.
Something reckless. You're right. Nothing they would pass for one week.
Oh, he was just thinking about it all this time. Whoa, what's going on to the world?
Isn't that risky? This must be...
A psychic impression sensor of center in reality? Yes. Just think of me as an echo.
Well, I was going to say that this must be the...
It's funny.
Actually, we always were at the sector one, but I fear we don't have much time.
Who's causing this?
Well, you are. When Doctor Strange, you used the eye and vanished into the past. I couldn't help it. I drew upon the power of the dark dimension to
Ugh.
split the timeline, to split you,
I'm looking for the lost library. Look for the big of the past.
allowing for two of your possible timelines to occur in one universe.
2 timelines? I doubt that's the simplest or smartest thing to do.
You feeling illusion, Section?
Why would she have done that?
Evil twin?
Like misguided? If the other Strange succeeds in reversing an absolute point in our universe,
You need saving Christine.
cannot save us, Stephen. The resulting temporal paradox will destroy this universe. Our time is running out. I fear the only sorcerer strong enough to stop Doctor Strange is you, Doctor Strange.
Okay. So, the fabric of reality is breaking.
Such an interesting episode.
Because you are causing it.
Oh, look at Wong is breaking.
But do you want to stop him? When you belong with this Christine, I think I have to. At the very least, to save you. Guardian Vicente, heavy duty protection spell. Knowing y'all need it. How would you find it?
Uh-oh, Wong's about to die.
Oh, that's not right. No, it's not.
I think evil Doctor Strange is going to kill good Doctor Strange. Or absorb him for his power.
Hello? Where am I? The question is, when are you? Do not be frightened, old friend, for we are one and the same. What happened to you? I needed you alone. No need for one obligation. You wouldn't understand. They never knew her. We knew her. We loved her. You can't bring her back. The world out there is breaking. Don't you dare lie to me. I am you.
Oh, like he's like dying.
Nice to be sitting the second sector and time stone in the palm of our hand, knowing we could go back, gathering the courage. But I had the courage. I spent centuries, sacrificed everything for Christine.
Ugh. Feel bad for him.
And now can you save her? No, Steve. We care.
Yin yang.
Our powers are diluted, split between us. But once we become whole again, we can save her. We can't. You don't believe it's possible. But you will see. The Ancient One warned us. If we save Christine, we destroy the world. I told you, she doesn't understand. We love Christine. This isn't love. Look at this. This is arrogance. This is our need to fix everything. It's what drove us to study the mystic arts in the first place. Look where we are. Deranged. I will be whole again. No. Your marvels are long gone. The world, however, still stands a chance. You can't save her. She's dead.
Oh shit, look at him. He's crazy.
Oh shit, look at him. He's just turning into a monster. This fight scene is awesome. So you can do way more in animation than you can do in live action movie for sure. Even the capes are fighting. I like that Kirby crackle. Oh, he killed the cape. I think he's gonna kill good Doctor Strange. He absorbed him.
It's so good to see you. Stephen, you promised me creme brulee.
I know.
We can be together again. Stephen, I love you.
It's not worth it, dude.
I love you.
I wish that was true, but you're not her. You can't do this.
Oh. Well, he's gonna destroy the world. Use that Infinity Stone. This looks cool. He's like clearly a monster.
Christine. Where's this? It's me, Christine.
Oh my god. What's happening? What's happening?
I brought you back. I saved you.
No, this isn't real. This isn't.
I can fix this.
Dude, this is a bummer episode.
You can stop this. Please. Fix this. The same way you fixed Christine. I was wrong, right? You were more. I know, but the world stand that meddling with time and events only leads to more destruction.
Oh. Wow, this is a crazy episode. Your hair's messed up. Yeah, it is. What happened? Is he living in like a little pocket dimension?
Christy. Oh no. I'm sorry.
She's fading away.
Steven. What did you do?
She's dead again. Yeah, this is the best episode, dude. Man, this is a really good episode.
One choice, one moment can destroy the entire universe.
Dude, that was something, man. Yeah, this is the best episode so far. I mean, I'm even gonna go on a limb and say this is probably the best Doctor Strange MCU thing ever. This art in between is so crazy. Oh, dude, that was good, man. Very moving, but sad. Yeah, I am easily gonna say that's the best episode of the show. I'm probably gonna watch that again before I go to bed, dude. That was like really good. Even the sad music, like, so good. That was a ballsy episode, dude. They would never do that in a movie. I think that's why I like the show. It's just like it takes a lot of risks that Marvel stuff usually doesn't, you know? That's silly. Hey, we all do silly stuff. Damn. Does anybody have any thoughts or stuff? We can keep it going a little bit longer. It's like 12:26 right now, so if you guys want to keep talking, we can keep talking. That episode, dude, it was really sad. I liked how the Watcher was like a character in this one. And like literally earlier on, you could tell that evil Doctor Strange, if he could have sensed his presence, would have tried to like absorb him. The other interesting thing is Doctor Strange said he had read about the Watcher. Now to pirate watch crap out if you ever, when there be other sorcerers stopping like Doctor Doom. There's no Doctor Doom in the MCU yet, so they're not going to introduce new things and confuse people. I don't know, man. That was a crazy episode.
Very sad. Very sad. Yeah, I feel bad for Doctor Strange and Christine, you know? Poor Wong, too, right? Yeah, I don't think they will on this show, though. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you know, for all time, alone. After he destroyed the universe, like, dark. That's fucking dark, dude. I don't know. But yeah, that was a good episode. Definitely worth some thought. I'm glad you guys tuned in to watch it with us, or watch it with me. We will be back next week with another watch party, which should be fun. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna throw up a review of this really quick. And thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, I appreciate you guys. Next week's, we'll try to start it at 10 and see how it goes, and we can talk about this episode some more then. But thanks for tuning in. You guys rock. And we can just rewatch it and think about it a little bit more. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. You guys take care. I enjoyed it as well, and I will talk to you all soon. Peace out, guys.